It's no secret that there's a direct correlation between how much time off you give your employees versus how long they stay at your organization. In fact, a recent study revealed that voluntary turnover decreased by 35% when employees were offered paid time off. But here's the thing, there's a big difference between offering a few extra vacation days here and there and building a leave policy that truly works for your team. Hey, it's David here, and today we're going to be diving into one of the most overlooked aspects of workplace culture, your leave policy. The reality today is that many companies choose to either A, overcomplicate their policy, or B, barely have one at all. And yes, I'm looking at you, companies who still offer 10 days of paid vacation and call it a perk. Both of these options lead to confused employees who feel anxious about requesting time off, outdated systems that don't accurately reflect the needs of your workforce, and managers who are completely left in the dark, struggling with surprise absences and absolute chaos during crunch time. From here, connecting the dots is rather simple. All of these factors contribute to a lower employee morale, which in turn causes employee burnout and eventually a high turnover. But the good news is that all this can be avoided with just a bit of forethought and implementing the right structure. Okay, so what does a great leave policy look like? Well, first, you need to start with the legal foundation, as every country or state has its own set of rules, and your policy needs to either meet or preferably exceed them. Then, we build from this scenario, thinking beyond your standard paid vacation to include different leave types to cover different types of scenarios. Things like sick leave, so no one feels pressure to work while unwell. Parental leave that supports both new moms and dads. Bereavement leave, because grief doesn't follow a schedule. Or even options like time off in year or overtime for employees who put in extra hours. The best leave policies reflect real-life situations and show empathy for people behind the job titles. Finally, and most importantly, make it simple for everyone involved. Employees should always know how much time off they have, how they can request time off, and how long it takes to get an approval at any given moment. If they need to ping HR or send an email to the manager, that's a problem. One company that managed to put a great leave policy in place is Hi Auto, an AI-powered voice assistant tool. They started out by managing leave in Google Calendar with no structure, no clear policies, and no easy way for employees to know how much time off they had. Everything was communicated by word of mouth and relied upon by the honor system. Sounds great, right? Well, as their team grew across 6 different locations, that old system quickly broke down. There were inconsistencies, missed approvals, and worst of all, no easy way to manage these policies for all of their new locations. They eventually decided enough was enough and chose to invest in a PTO management solution, one that could create a comprehensive leave policy. The result? They were able to create clear policies that were tailored for each of the locations that they had. They also were able to automate the entire approval process, thus reducing the amount of missed requests. And they were able to get updates in their Slack channels so that every team member was aware when someone was about to be or is currently away. Overall, managers appreciated the fact that there was less admin work, and employees were happy about the autonomy they had over their paid time off. At the end of the day, your leave policy isn't just about paperwork, it's a statement of your company's values. And that statement should be clear to all. We support our people. A perfect leave policy isn't just about compliance or checking boxes or even offering unlimited paid time off. It's about being clear, inclusive, and of course, flexible if needed. When done right, a good leave policy empowers employees, builds trust, and ultimately leads to a more productive, healthier workforce. So what does your company's leave policy look like right now? Be sure to drop it in the comments below because we would love to hear how you're handling time off. And if it's been a while since you reviewed your policy, maybe take this as a sign to give it another look. If you happen to be just getting started with your first ever leave policy, don't worry because we have got you covered. you can use our free tool, the Leave Policy Generator, to create one in just under 5 minutes. A link for that will be available in the description. Anyways, that is all for this video. If you'd like to watch more content on leave management, you can click right here. And if you want to learn more about Vacation Tracker, you can click right here. Thanks again for watching and happy vacationing.